concern is shifting towards people with lesser education. This is not the group that's rapidly increasing its work supply at older ages, and this is the group that I think we have to pay most attention to as society adjusts over time.
Participation rates for people with limited, for men with limited education, has been declining over the past really 50 years. Part of that is I mean, not only is it the case that people with more education have better job opportunities, people with less health, also with less education, have worse health. And so we're seeing more, while health overall is improving, it's not improving for people with limited education. And in fact, a lot of the longevity gains are really are concentrated among people, well-educated people with more income. It's not going much to people with more limited educations. One of the complications with these things is it's always hard to compare different educational levels over a long period, because someone without a high school degree today is more unusual than 40 years ago. So I think we have to be careful about making these comparisons. But I think it's still the case. It's clearly the case that people with less education are doing worse today than they've ever done before. And it raises concerns about if we, as we're trying to get people to work longer, what do we do about people with limited education, with health problems, who really find it difficult to get a job? A good percentage of men 55 plus who were unemployed in 2009 had worked in the construction industry. We think of the construction industry, I think, as employing, you know, only young people. It's predominantly young people, but there are a substantial number of older people who work in construction who are unemployed. About 20%, I think, of the 55 plus male unemployment ranks are construction workers. And certainly also manufacturing is a big part of, I mean, the manufacturing sector has been hit hard during this downturn as well, and it has hit older men and women as well. The prospects for unemployed people without a college degree are pretty grim, particularly those who didn't complete high school. You look at their unemployment rates at older ages are more than twice what they are for college grads. I mean, the unemployment rate has more than doubled for older college grads as well, but it started off at a much lower base. So a very large percentage of people without college degrees are out of work at older ages. And I don't think, certainly as the rewards to education increase, as they've been increasing, as they're likely to increase in the future, I certainly don't think that the prospects for people without much education are going to do anything but get worse. I think they're going to get much, much worse in the future. And certainly globalization, I think, plays into that as well. I mean, at least with the construction industry, you can't offshore those jobs. You can offshore manufacturing. But as you say, perhaps the fact that these jobs offered pretty high pay during the boom, and maybe too many people ended up working in these areas, didn't get training in other fields, and now when those jobs disappear, it is very difficult for them to find jobs elsewhere.
I'm not sure that the data on construction or manufacturing is necessarily hitting older workers any worse than younger workers. I mean, we have a very significant employment problem among young people today, quite significant, much higher unemployment rates than among older workers, and also even among middle-aged people. So the issues of ability to find jobs and good-paying jobs by education really cuts across all age groups. And what that means, to some extent, is that some of the solutions there have to cut across all age groups as well.